when the female consul brings her moonlight home. I'm holding. He asked if he needed anything else. I saw him pointing at me. I know the days of fiction are real. I just went abroad. You're looking for a surrogate in the house. I looked down at the chef's uniform, on him and the shovel in his hand, doing this body. I didn't see anyone inform me. I haven't had time to react yet. I heard him suddenly continue. How come my years abroad? You didn't ask me anything. It turns out that there was someone else nearby. My ex is completely thrown out the back of my head. Even now I'm back. You can't even change your body. If it was so, I would like to withdraw my payment to you. Look at the angry face, of course. It took me 5 seconds. It's not true. What script is this? It's not because of the skill. Tall cooking that gets female superintendent. Pay a salary of 8 million. Invited to the villa as a chef, just to cure her stomach. Why suddenly become a new person with a new body? I miss you. Of course you're talking nonsense. 3 months abroad. Don't I fly to see you every week? Why did I say I didn't ask you anything? This is the chef of the lost family. It's not what it is. The body is not as you say. A tear rolled down her cheeks. There's no such thing as a young chef. I like to wear white. He also wears white. Not what the body is. You have to fool me. I looked down at the chef's uniform. White on me. Then I looked at the white silk shirt. The corners of the eyes can't help but jerk. Point in common. The only thing about these two is that they're both white. Come on, I sighed. Speak up. I'm actually a chef. I can't believe you went to the kitchen. I'm still cooking chicken soup in the kitchen. But I shut my ears, and I couldn't hear. I'm sure you were also pretending. To trick me, Jian, just helpless. So what do you say? I believe you are a chef. If you kick him out, I believe you. I can't see my face through my eyes. Everything in the novel is written. The moon and the bai. It's absolutely impossible to coexist. If it's not too late, this person will also take his place. The moon is my light. I don't want to lose you. He had to leave. Listen to him finish. Your eyebrows just get tighter. She hesitantly looked at me. Disease. Her stomach was just taken care of by me half. Now she's basically unskilled in cooking. Mine, but if you don't kick me out. Of course, they obviously won't let it go. After a while, I finally decided. She walked over to me quietly. I know we signed the contract at home. But the current situation. I have to work hard. I want you to move into a recent apartment. Travel expenses, I report double. Outside, I'll give you 3 months' salary as compensation. See how my eyes light up. Jiang Kai's apartment is just a 5-minute walk from the villa. Now it's not just double the travel fee, they get 3 more months of salary. This case is so good, I didn't hesitate to nod. No problem. Gypsy needs me to move now. I didn't say that. Get your phone out and contact the moving company. I think it's a bit of a stretch. I can't believe I'm so excited. There was a strange flash in her lap. He tried to say something, but in the end he just nodded. Move. The company's car moved very quickly. It was when I ordered the workers to liquidate. He looked at me with a strange expression. Even if you have the luxury of sneaking in. What happened when I was abroad? Don't you have to back off now? In your heart, I am the most important. No matter how you dance, it's your body. It's forever just a body. I just received a text message about my account. The 7-digit compensation amount glistening. I'm the one who helped me get this money. It also became friendly in my eyes. I laughed. Must be in the heart of the gyps. You are the most important. I can be with you. It was cold for an hour as if you knew. He swuttered away not far away again. I heard the butler ask him which room he wanted. He doesn't need to think in his room. The room, I want you to hang a picture of me for her to see. The butler asked. There's no room like that. He was immediately tall and wide, so there might not be. In the novel, after the moon shining abroad, the governor will have a locked room. Let no one in, just to put a picture of the moonlight. If you don't know, just say you don't know. How can I say it's not? I didn't hear the words after that, just shaking his head for the butler. 2 seconds after moving into the luxury apartment, my life suddenly became very easy. Except that every day you need the feedback of the note to avoid the sight of Chu. Of course, sneak back to the villa to cook 3 meals for Jian. It shows that at other times I'm free. My face is getting more and more pink, and the butler is a slacker. I can see clearly in a follow-up. I finally couldn't help but ask you. You've been very busy at the villa lately. I feel like you haven't slept well in a long time. He sighed and said no more. The genie is about to torture me to death these days. He just moved into the mansion. First he asked for the governor. Fire me. It's because I didn't tell him. That he was the first man. The director took it home. The next day he asked me again. After he left, has the president not been married in 10 years? I just showed him a picture of the laughing stock in an interview 2 days ago. He threw my phone at me in anger. Uncle say, it's like finally finding someone to talk to. The heart counts all the work, but do it this week to whine all the time. Look at your uncle's relentless talk. I feel a sense of luck in my heart. Fortunately, the first day I move into a luxury apartment. If you're not tortured every day, play Blood Bridge, probably a reduction in life expectancy. But I'm obviously glad a little early. Peace has passed for 2 days. The apartment door was hidden on the lake as a demand for life. I just opened the door. Of course pushed me out and burst in. He's like a peacock patrolling the land. Dig around the room. Tell me why you left at that time. It turns out you've got another house hiding you in. My eyebrows are constantly angry. I want to get rid of him quickly. The first time I was born, I was really just a chef. I don't believe I can show you the employment contract. I gave the contract to the cycle. When his eyes scanned the annual salary figure, pupils have retracted 8 million. He laughed coldly, snatched the contract, banging down the tea table. Who hires a chef for such a high salary? This is definitely your pet fee. I use my hands to make money. He's actually insulting me by saying this. I can't stand it. Directly take the phone called Jiang Hang total. Can you manage your mum white well? The other end of the line transmitted a heavy second of breathing. Given the phone. Time, the phone is still full of contempt. I heard a change in my face. Finally glare at me. Tell the other end of the line, and then hang up. He ran out of Chen and regained his overbearing gesture. Looks like you're lucky today. But don't think I'll let you go so easily. You guys are just covering your eyes right now. Sooner or later, she'll find out about this fake. You'll never be as good as me. He threatened it and left. I heard the door slamming. The sky moves the earth thinking whether to find Jiang. Just ask for a little more mental damage. To avoid looking for things. The next few days, I didn't even want to come to the mansion. Every day after cooking, thanks to the butler, Uncle Lou used the lunchbox to bring home to eat. Today when I arrive, out of the lunchbox, I also brought the invitation to the win of the course. I looked at the invitation. Gold-plated that felt the temple save. Thumb, if you're going to refuse, listen to me. Xian Cheng is bothered by Zhu Xian unbearable. Just say you're in, that's 10 times the overtime. He looked at me with the right eye. I also immediately changed my attitude. What kind of money do you need? I will definitely sacrifice myself for meaning. Wayne welcome party held at the villa of Jiang Kong. When I'm there, I'm playing the piano. The soft spotlight fell on him. It made him finally have a little. The look of the moon's glow. The young master and the elites come to the party. You see me surrounded by greetings. My husband is the main chef tonight. Then I'm really blessed. Do you need a reminder to dance recently? My mother kept reminding me of your food lately. The piano suddenly stopped. People's eyes are unconsciously focused on Chu. Of course he's got a strawberry back. My eyes full of fools look at the people around me. Let me introduce myself. I am the light of the moon. You're surrounded by a surrogate. Not worth it. You can flatter me if you want. But don't flatter the wrong person. Everyone looks at each other. Everyone showed a puzzled face and continued the game. Something to me. I'm sure it was during his absence. I bought people's hearts. He's mad. But very quickly he remembered something. Change your smile and tell me. I just played briefly. But I've heard that playing skills. The master's is even higher. Let's play a song for everyone to enjoy. If you don't play, you despise people. When I say these words, he showed his face waiting to see the play. He soon heard the verdict. Born blind to music. Don't say piano. Even knocking the bowl is not finished. Come up to play later. You will lose face at the table of the people. Wait until then. You will know someone like that. This body is not like him at all. Cho seems to have foreseen my miserable appearance. Extremely pleased face. But I don't need to think. You heard me wrong. I don't know how to play. The pleasure of the cycle stalled. He looked at me in disbelief. You just say it out loud. Not in the novel. Even if you don't know anything, you have to bite your teeth and imitate the moon. Why don't you do that? Said by the end, he was almost crazy. This is a party for the win. He's prepared. Just to humiliate him in front of the crowd. Just finish the job. I went to see his face red. I was in a hurry to ask why. He immediately took hold of the handlebars. You silently bully me. If you look at me, I'll raise my hand immediately. I don't have any people. Around the mouth 5 mouth 10 explained to the. What happened? She rubs her temples. Looks more tired. Come on up and play a little. Overtime pay you 20 times more. I was immediately overjoyed to be so generous. I went to the piano. Fingers precaution on the keyboard. The sound is similar to the previous sound of chew. Of course it is a heaven. Of course I laughed. Looking forward to seeing the four sides. I'm going to enjoy the sight of people laughing at me. However, guests only touch glasses. It doesn't seem to hear anything at all. He suddenly stood up in disbelief. Why don't you laugh in silence? Tell me he's a low-class man who doesn't deserve it. Some people don't understand. He just doesn't know how to play. There's nothing to laugh about, more than the piano. It's not the standard for judging a person. Mister, I don't know how to play, but what he cooks is comparable to a state dinner. People who have nothing they are not good at. You have to allow others to have flaws. Not the effect of the crowd. The background to this party is to laugh at the person who swore to die. Why do you rely on something without laughing? The air is briefly silent, to the point where you can hear the sound. The bubbles and the champagne burst apart. The little princess of the elite laughed coldly. It seems that the banquet of Gypsy is precious. We just deserve to be the foundation. If we did, we wouldn't have stayed. Blind eyes again. Most of the people present laughed in turn. Ches Chiang. I'm sorry I didn't stay anyway. It's just a headache, but it's still screaming. If they want to go, go. I am your moonlight only that's guilty of me. I'll tell you tomorrow. Make them bankrupt. All these words just came out. The rest of you don't want to stay. Just look like a crazy person and they're all gone. A party to catch the wind just ended in displeasure. I was also about to leave when I was fired. Then pull your wrists. You can't go. The wind party turned into this. It's probably because they want to hurt me. I want to lose face. You must help me punish him. Face down. Just down. Disappointment in the eyes. I can't hide it anywhere. Of course. Can you stop harassing me? Why did you turn into this now? Face turned pale. You protect someone. His body is treating me like that. What did I just change? The one who changed is you. Between the two of us, you chose him. Then you'd better not regret it. Finished talking, he just took his jacket and rushed out of the mansion. I pat the shoulder with pain. It's hard for you. And remember to transfer the overtime money to the car. I was just about to move on. When I left, I saw the Japanese. One hand clasped the stomach. I can see that the stomach disease has returned. I can't go if I want to. Hurry Kai, sit down on the sofa and cook. I fed her stomach. Caring for all night. Her face is finally much better. I was just about to leave the house when I saw it. Still standing outside the door. It's because last night the gang didn't chase him. So he didn't have a face to go into the house. He looked at me and he looked unbelievable. I just left. There was a night that you kept. I was in a hurry to get you to stay with her. Your mind is deeper than I thought. But you don't want to. I have ways to deal with you. I didn't want to worry about the cycle anymore. I always felt that talking to him would slow me down. Smart indicator. When I was about to leave, I saw you, as determined as storming the mansion. You spent the night thinking. I knew I was wrong. I also know that being alone is important to you. I'm not going to fire him anymore. Can you forgive me? You can see it in the water. The face quickly calmed down. I think being clear is best. If you're so lost, you can move back to the mansion. Just in time for 2 days, I need you. I know we're talking about stomach disease. But it's obviously misunderstood. See John just basically not disprove but also agree. The boat picked me up. His face became even whiter. My eyes are full of hatred. However, he quickly gave me a mean smile again. My heart sank again. I feel that there will definitely be no peace. Then I'm nervous over here. And the butler, it seems like we finally found an ally. Every day in the kitchen, in a low voice whining about course with me. Once I was done complaining, I heard it behind my back. Echoing the voice of course. I hold you. You get a lot of money. It's normal to work alone. The money he said was for adoption. Chiang maintained. I don't know what that means, but my eyebrows are unconsciously clinging. Uncle's safe. The housekeeper also asked to pay attention. Smiling out of the kitchen. Of course, I can see that he just reminded me without saying anything. My eyes grew more resentful. I'm preparing lunch in the kitchen today. Suddenly came in and grabbed my knife. Stop trying to distract yourself. Today is the day you were kicked out of their house. I said, he's got a knife, he's got a bag of blood in his waist. Then immediately cry out bitterly, Asia senseless. I just want to help you cut vegetables. Why did you hurt me with a knife? Chiang. I just heard the noise and rushed downstairs. In time to catch it, he fell to the ground. Her eyebrows clenched tight. I know you've been suffering a lot lately. But you can't do it either. Hurt someone else. I calmly pointed to the top of my head. There is a camera in the kitchen. Instead of blaming me, you should look at the front camera. Clearly, I didn't expect this. In my eyes a glimpse of panic. I was going to check the camera. He immediately risked her, weeping bitterly. My brothers and sisters are hurting. Stop running the camera. Can you take me to the hospital? I was just in a hurry to tell him. Go to the hospital, of course. I thought for a moment. I told him to save the camera. I also went to the hospital, to the clinic. I see no one is holding the doctor's hand. And I put a card in there. You keep telling me I've been stabbed to the point of kidney failure. You need to take the kidney of the person you're with. Give it to me clearly. The doctor holding the card stopped. Complex expression. But suddenly I thought it was over. He immediately pointed out. The doctor pushed me in the car, rolled out of the clinic. I see it being pushed out. I just went to the doctor and asked him how he was doing. Is the situation serious? Do I need to contact a famous foreign doctor about surgery right away? The doctor opened his mouth and didn't know what to say. Of course, he glared at the doctor, full of disappointment. And then he showed himself weak. The doctor said I was stabbed with a knife and had kidney failure. I need a kidney replacement now. I think the kidney is very good. He's got to pay for hurting you. When he finished, he glanced at me. It seems certain that I'll probably did my kidney for him. I run out of words in my heart. Of course it shows. This game. Turns out I wanted to go to the hospital to have my kidney removed. He thought this was a novel. The gypsies also looked at him. Don't tell me the kidney is not necessarily compatible. Whether compatible, it's illegal to force another person to have a kidney. I wonder why you have that thought. The expression on his face suddenly stopped. He opened his mouth for a long time, as if not expecting to hang on. Not acting according to the script. The doctor seems to have just woken up breathing. He cleared his throat and returned the card to the gang. Jian laid. Here's the thing, you just gave me a card to buy. Told me to lie that he had kidney failure. He said he wanted to take the judge's kidney. If I didn't have to listen to what you just said, I was going to call the police. Fortunately, the lady understands the rules. If so, I am sure. If you have time, advise me to do more. Don't let him have such dangerous thoughts. Don't make the hospital a joke. Put some soap on you. But I've come to take over medical resources. The doctor returned to the clinic. Before I closed the door, I heard him muttering. People read novels nowadays to the detriment of the brain, and put in a bribe card. Bribe that the password is not given. Really is. I want to laugh out loud, but look at the distant face of the gypsies. I know it's not the right time to laugh. He looked at the disappointed eyes of the gypsies. Give the same excuse. I watched you bleed so much. How can it be fake? Don't listen to that doctor. I'm sure he's a relative of the Inquisition, so that I can't have a kidney replacement, and died of kidney failure. How could I let you die because you were misunderstood? It's not treated. He is constantly trying to talk. My phone suddenly rings. Is that you sent the surveillance video to? I opened the fence and gave it to Jian. In the picture clearly shows the whole process. He stole a knife and stabbed himself. The bag of blood fell to the ground pretending to cry. Put your phone in front of you. Do you have anything to say now? His face was naturally white, but quickly red eyes say. I know I'm wrong. But I just don't want eyes. You stop on someone. You are clearly the light of my moon. I've said it many times. She stared at Anne with sharp eyes. The chef I invited back. It's not your body. For the first time I was treated this way. Even the pitiful pretense stopped. The whole person's face was full of disbelief. He turned to me with a low voice full of disappointment. I'm sorry, I didn't find out today. I misunderstood you. I sighed. This wasn't the first time I'd been circumcised. Of course irritating. From misunderstanding the body to or at the cleansing party. Now it's slander. I came to get 8 million a year to cook. It's not a bloody movie. I accept the apology, but I decided to quit. You were in a hurry to get your salary. I can increase it. I'll take care of it, though. Don't let him bother you anymore. It's not about money. I shook my head. I'm just a chef who wants to cook. I don't want to be seen every day as a punishment. No matter how persistent the advice, my attitude is still very firm. I finally solved the helplessness. Okay, I respect your decision. The salary and compensation will be sent to you soon. From a hospital to Gypsy. I quickly packed my bags and prepared to leave. I just helped inside. You're gone, uncle. I know what to do. He's been in Gypsy since the time of Gypsy's parents. How many years as a butler? I soon considered Gypsy as my home. So I couldn't leave. I patted him on the shoulder. It's too early to sign out. Think about the future and get married. Then your day of suffering really came. I can only see the dark side of my nose. Take your luggage out of your teeth. I looked back at the lead teeth. Standing on the second floor balcony, look at me with complicated eyes. I didn't know what I was thinking. I waved and got into the taxi. We're finally free from the antics, of course. There's no need to sneak cooking around him anymore. It's a relief. Moving back to the apartment I rented before, I gave myself a vacation. Sleep every day until you wake up and study new dish recipes. A comfortable life is nothing. I feel bad for gypsies. It ended unexpectedly 3 days later. My phone exploded with a text message. My friend sent me a link to sing with the tile buzzing. The body and mind are expelled from the ditch. Roll up under the precious runaway. Click to view the video. That's where I packed my bags 2 days ago. I don't know when it was filmed. Deliberately filming in suitcase. My brain and my watch are in front of the camera. Attached at annotation. I've been abroad for a few months and have a fake face. Pretend to be charming. To seduce you and take your money to buy brand. Now I'm exposed and run away. People say they are like me. Should I get these back? The comment area is exploding. Oh my god, this is a novel. Step out into real life. Taking other people's money to buy things. It's embarrassing. I love my brother. The moon is bright. He's been occupied for so long. Hurry up and return it. Those who do not eat are despicable. I'm watching the comments. The phone got a message from a stranger. I'm sorry to hear that. If you know what, please return the goods you bought. Or I wouldn't mind making you more famous. I was so angry at the message that it was funny. I bought all that stuff with my salary. I earn $8 million a year. Can't you buy some brand stuff? I was going to answer when the phone rang. This time it's not natural. It's called intercession. I saw it online. Sorry, because of course. His voice is so full. I told the raid team to help you fix it and sue those who spread rumors. I directly refused. You don't have to show up. It's not that I'm more of a surrogate. I couldn't explain why you were looking. I have my own correction, don't mind. Jian Total broke the phone. I opened my computer to take a screenshot of the employment contract. Sign with Jian Heng, then upload it. On the contract clearly stated $8 million annual salary. The position is private chef. Next, I'll post every proof. Purchase of those brand items. Each note indicates the time and amount of purchase. It's all bought with my bank card. After getting the job, I'm lost. It's a private chef that I've picked up, hired for a salary of $8 million. It's not a body. In the video, it's all bought with my legal income. There's no such thing as rolling up and running away from the tree. Not afraid to stand. Informed people, please respect yourself. Post correction. Just posted a comment area in a few seconds. Then there's the chef, boom, $8 million a year. This is God. I was wrong to cook. Sorry, brother. For $8 million, buy some brand name stuff. It's just a small thing. It turns out it's not body writing. It's because my vision is narrow, so that's a rumor. This phase of processing is a bit confusing. What I didn't expect was a young master and a great gentleman used to be at the party. Earlier, I also shared my correction. Princess of the elite. Your skills are hidden in the national feast. My mother helps me bring him home to cook every day. $8 million a year is too cheap. General Defense Corporation expansion. Last time I tasted wall dancing. I did it and I still remember it. You need a reminder to open your own restaurant. I signed up for my first membership card. General Manager, Prosperous Corporation. If anyone talks about the judge, I risk him. He is the body. People who fight each other, hire him as what we are. The giants have spoken. The comment area completely reversed. People from the air, the first few are now soul eaters, are craving. The giants have all spoken. How well does this judge cook? Please open a restaurant. I'd like to queue for 3 days and 3 nights. I'm so lost. As long as they are accused of abuse. Look at the comment area. I can't help laughing. This time is not real. It's also free advertising. Are going to reply to netizens that they will consider. Open the phone restaurant again, get a hidden message. The list includes some photos and a paragraph. According, he is the Chew in a foreign hospital with a woman. Pregnancy screening and a signed consent form. In the recording is a conversation is with his friends. Go abroad to relax. It's because you drink too much that you get pregnant. I had to take her out of the country. Just that mold. I thought I wanted to go abroad. Visit every week. It's over. That's the charm of the moon, as bright as I am. I remember you as a gift to the door. Here are the documents. If Chew, of course I didn't let go. I don't need any hospitality. I cover up sensitive information on evidence and hide it. List posted online with comments. Some call themselves the light of the moon. What did you do abroad for 3 months? Evidence just launched. Social networks exploded. The lie, of course, is exposed. Netizens used to pity him. He turned the car around and screamed at him. Return to God. Gypsy is working abroad. Forever free for a while. The situation of interrogations on the Star Network. And who else yelled at him? If so, let the legal department handle it. Assistant shakes his head. I whispered that no one was scolding me anymore, but he hesitated for a moment, then give the message on the phone to the Jiang Hang. The more you hang on, the tighter your eyebrows get. You're done flying back in the night. Throw the phone in front of you. A cold face questioning the course. What's this all about? Look at the picture on the recording. The face no longer drops blood but still justifies. It's because he hurt you. It's all the price. It's on your signed pregnancy certificate. In the recording is your voice. Do you still want to deny it? My teeth are full of disappointment. I've been wrong about you all these years. I packed his stuff and kicked him out of the country. Later not allow him. Take a step in here. He was behaving but suddenly laughed. I know, I'm sure it's the male part. The woman is divided by the swearing man. It deepens the misunderstanding and persists. You sent me away sooner or later. Wait until you know the one you love is me. And come back begging me. I won't forgive easily. He was sure. Sooner or later the show takes place. Cremation of the school. When cleaning clothes, he deliberately showed his face. I waited for you to beg me to come back. Don't turn your head and leave, Gyps. He looked at the shadow of his back and sighed helplessly. I look at the empty room. Suddenly I missed the warm air before. Hesitated for a long time. You take out your phone and call me. Lost in the story, of course. I still have to apologize to you. Sorry, I said it once. I called today. Probably not because of this. Nothing can hide you. I hesitated for a moment to continue. I've seen comments on mine recently. I would like to know if you need to open your own restaurant. I can invest. You don't have to drop a penny of your profits. I paused and laughed. Xian Turtle, you want to invite me back to cook? No, I just feel your work should be known to more people. Your voice is a little unnatural. And back to my stomach. I'm not used to other people's cooking. I thought for a moment. Opening a restaurant was part of my plan. Some people are willing to invest without intervention. I can't do that. But I have one condition. You can't take it, as an investor, to interfere in my business. And we also have to line up for lunch, not entitled to privileges. No problem, I agree immediately. Then, with the help of gypsies, my restaurant should eat well. Of course keeps its promise. Never interfere in business. When you come to eat, you are always in line. You come to my restaurant every 3 days. Life seemed to go back to when I was in the ghetto, cooking for your stomach. It's just that this time there's no more distractions. I was also curious to ask. Why did you look for him anymore? His expression was like he just swallowed a fly. Long time ago then, before leaving the country. He said the story had come to an end. The male and female are replaced, divided and deeply misunderstood. Seeing sure then I'll wake up. And went chasing him and begged him to come back. I can't help but click my tongue. Of course, I can't get rid of the bright moon setting, blood bridge, but after that, I and Gypsy were very different. Not to mention course. Every day to eat. Always bring a small gift for me. Maybe it's just a wildflower on the side of the road. Maybe it's some brand new jewelry. When I received the gift, I laughed. You used to hire me to cook. It only costs $8 million a year. Now you don't have to pay for food. It must have cost more than $8 million to give me a gift. You smile softly. As long as you like it, to touch your loving eyes. My heart suddenly pounding, after half a year of darkness next to the Jianheng. One day I came to eat, bring a big bouquet of roses as a gift. I didn't dare to ask you. Do you know what a rose represents? Jianheng nod. Representing that my future money is in your hands. Are you willing to manage the money? Who is not willing? I laughed, nodded my head and held on. Sentiment rises quickly. Very quickly decided to get married. The wedding was on a beautiful sunny day. Brilliant weekend. All guests are relatives, friends and patrons of the restaurant. When I'm wearing VC in the break room preparing the vow, the butler stood next to her in tears. You don't know when you hear that your husband wants to marry you. How moved you were. It is a good thing that Gypsy is not married. Your future. It's not a dark color anymore. He clearly remembers what I said when I quit. That day, now my face is full of relief and I'm a little flustered. Realize I haven't paid attention to the news in a long time. Of course, I hate what God has given me. I'm just about to say hello to the ring. The door of the church was suddenly knocked down. Of course, plunging into the hair of his ears and his crazy eyes. He was holding a glass bottle in his hand. Interrogate the shameless substitute. It's not just me and you. Dare to cut the part. Cremation of your school. To rob you of marriage. Go to hell, he screamed at me. Hold up the bottle, that's going to hit me. Inside is clearly exit. Fortunately, you had the room before. Arrange the guards first. Hurry up and stop him. Hidden on the ground, still screaming. What? I'm the clear male lead. The story must be me and you, through all the misunderstandings, and finally happy together. Why is it like this now? The police quickly came to take the course. Look at the crazy way he looked when he was dragged away. I can't help but sigh. Until now, he's still living in blood fiction. I've never really seen the ground exit. Still afraid to hold my hand. How are you okay? It's okay. I laughed and he was even in a mood to joke. I always thought I was the main character, the bright moon in the novel. And you're the heroine. Maybe it's true. Holding helplessly on my chin. Even if you're the female lead, you're male lead. There's only you. The moment we looked at each other smiling and wailing, there was applause all over the hall. Life after marriage is simple and warm. Gypsy's stomach is gone. My greatest joy every day is to be around, with me in the kitchen, sometimes help me taste. My restaurant chain is thriving. I've persisted in doing my own research. The new food. I was once interviewed by a reporter who asked me to investigate. Your current success is due to work as a substitute, then get the full support. He clearly wants to cause trouble. His face stood next to him immediately away. Come in front of me and answer for me. But I pulled you back. Smiling at the reporter. Each person, they have never been a substitute for anyone else.